Hello, this is Dor. I'm here in Colorado in a town not far from Aspen, and I'm here to share with you a video about your non-material value. And this video is so important. I kind of had this thing cooking in me since I was in a workshop about that by Anne-Chloé Destremau, and I'm going to share the link for that talk here below. But this really touched me because I noticed how in myself, my sadness about looking all these years for something to give, as a man or as someone from, that is around people in society, I was missing that part. Like that part of me was starving for giving something. And when I look around me, I see a lot of people that are searching the same thing. They're searching to give out some value to society, and I see them looking for that in so many different ways. Like I used to do it by, for example, trying to be cool, for example, like to show your beauty, but in a way that is according to the social norm of what is cool, what is acceptable by the other members of the tribe. And this is very natural, of course. And I notice how I'm trying to give value by judging certain things, like having an opinion, holding this concrete opinion about the world, even you can say like a political stand. And I thought that that's my value as a human being, to have this concrete, very strong opinion. Or I was trying to even do it by just being a good member of modern culture and, making a lot of money, having a career, or, if it's showing I'm cool on Instagram by, doing whatever other people were doing. They were thought it was cool. You can fill out the blank, and there's so much pain in that. There was so much pain in that for me by keep searching for what I can give and finding all these ways that didn't really work. It didn't really feel that void in me that wanted to give. And I'm here to talk to you exactly why in this video. So in modern culture where we grew up, in school, with our parents, with the people around us, our friends, we were focused, we were targeted to focus on material value of things that we can give, like whether it be clothes or all the things that I mentioned before, and even gifts, or even cars, like better cars or something. Like that's our focus was on, like what is the material value that I can get. Usually it's get, it's not even give. And our focus was on that, and we kind of like forgot this very human, very basic human quality of giving non-material value. And so for understanding what I'm talking about, I'm going to use a practice that Anne-Chloé used in her talk. I'm going to use it here, and I'm going to do this experiment with you right now. What I want you to do is just close your eyes for 2 minutes and start envisioning all the value that you have that is non-material. Just start to think about things, start to bring things out even from the unknown, and seeing what comes up for you. It may be your, your charisma in making other people laugh. It might be your being that is very sensitive and can scan and see what other people are feeling. It might be your joy that you hold space to with other people. It might be your sadness that you can connect with other people that are sad. It can be a lot of, I'm going to stop talking in a second, but it can be a lot of non-linear things even. It might be the little gestures that you do that your partner appreciates and you didn't even know about until they told you. It might be your attention that you give to someone while just being with them. Maybe you have this friend and you notice that he's really appreciated when you just be with him and spend time with him. And take 2 minutes and start to running into your head all your non-material value. Just right now, 2 minutes, go. Okay, thank you for coming back. And you might have noticed this far that there's a lot of things coming up. And you can also do this experiment with someone else and just share about each other and see how much non-material value you have and how much you can share with other people. So, we're changing seasons now. Here it's winter, and it's a new civil year also changing, and there's a lot of changing in the air in general. And I wanted to bring you this distinction to feel how it is to feel your non-material value, so you can really take this with you for the new season, for your new cycle, your new year, whatever that is to bring it with you, this power that you have. So for me, when I go now to all sorts of events, I feel invited. I have this trust in myself that I'm invited because I have so much non-material value to give. So it doesn't matter if it's a party or a certain meeting. Maybe it's a meeting with people that I used to have unconscious fear of sitting with together, or maybe it's these people that I don't really know their culture. So just your non-material value have so much value for these people, and I now have that. I have this trust that I can bring a lot of this value to the party, and I want to give you that as a certain secret power that you can have. Like whenever you go right now, you can have a lot of deep connection with that part of you, of this non-material value, and you can bring this forward. And I mean, to tell you a secret, everyone needs that so much. It's so needed in next culture, in the culture that comes after this culture, but also in modern culture. You can even offer listening spaces where you just bring your non-material value and just listen to people, hold space, and not giving them advice or not analyzing them, but just holding a space where you listen to them. That has so much value, and that's non-material. You can offer that. You can start with that and become a space holder or a next culture coach. you know, you can do so much with this non-material value. You can really supply whatever you need. I am going around here in America, and so many people are inviting me to their house, or inviting me to work on certain projects with them, or just just want to share coffee and share and talk. And it's so amazing. And before that, I really knew in my all my five bodies, you know. And if you want to know more about the five bodies, I just created a video about that, so you can watch that. I'm going to put the link below. Really knowing in my five bodies that I have all this value. It's what attracts people. It's what makes them want to invite me to their house or invite me to be with them. And that in itself has material value. That's like the bridge to material value. So instead of chasing after a job, a career, and work a whole year so I can bring myself in the end of the year for a week vacation in Aspen, in like a lame motel or something, I can, you know, people are inviting me to their house to be with them here. So it's such a, you know, it has such a tremendous non-material value to offer to people for, I mean, to feed your soul, but it also have, or your being, but it also has so much bridging into material value to save you from focusing on material value. So what I want to leave you in this video is to keep exploring that. Keep exploring how much non-material value you have, and discover the uniqueness, the different layers and levels of your non-material value, and see how you can offer it. You know, start playing with that, start offering that to people around you, and see what happens when you play with that. It's like throwing snowballs at each other. Throw snowballs of your non-material value, your non-linear value. You really surprise yourself with that. And I want to thank again for Anne-Chloé Destremau and possibility management, that I kind of bring these distinctions from, and also share a lot from what's coming up for me about that. So thank you, and keep spreading your non-material value in the new year. I wish you all the best and all the success of doing that. If you have more questions about that, like what are you talking about, or like what is non-material value, can you just spot something with me? So let me know, just write a comment here below, and thank you, and I see you next time.